Hi everyone, I am going to try to speak quickly because I've created this video way too many times and it's way too long each time. So here is where I started. On the right you can see kind of the general layout I was going for, and on the left elements that I wanted to keep in mind and some concerns I had. I created this space intentionally for newborns who have experienced trauma. I don't think that we have nurturing, gentle, relaxing spaces for newborns who've experienced trauma, and I really wanted to challenge that, and also challenge the idea that newborns are not constantly learning and have a sense of place and identity, because I feel that those are true, and I wanted the space to reflect that. So on the left you see the entrance view. There's no barrier between the indoor and outdoor space in my design. That is very intentional, and the fact that as you open the gates you are welcomed into both spaces. On the right there's the bird's eye view, and we'll go in more depth into the indoor space here. As you can see, there's a storage area, a kitchen, a table, and then in the middle kind of a more intimate space with chairs for adults and then resting spaces for newborns. I really wanted that to be intimate and nurturing. The outdoor space, you can see a stream, there are some flowers and trees. There's a garden, which isn't super visible in these photos, but you will be able to see it in the video. Because of who I kind of wanted the space to be for, it was important to me to consider how it looked during the day and night, and whether the softness and humanness of the space kind of came across in both settings, which is what this comparison is kind of about. So here is kind of a mini tour of the video, and while it's going on, I want to mention some of the concepts that I was really digging into as I was creating and recreating this space. I did not want this space to be rigid at all. I wanted it to be open, multiple dimensions to coexist, and I think that was achieved kind of through the indoor-outdoor spaces being merged, especially without a barrier. I wanted to give shape and identity to the space and really consider who would be using this space, and how they would, how the space would impact them and how the space would be impacted by them. Some other concepts, community and epigenesis. I wanted the space to be responsive to the needs of the people within it. The space was kind of designed with the adults in mind as much, if not more, than the newborns. And I think where that idea comes from for me is that when adults in a space are cared for and nurtured and considered, then they are so much better able to do the same for the children in their care. I also wanted the space to be easily transformable. All of the furniture inside can easily move to the outdoor space. None of it is static. It all can be moved, and there's space outdoors for that to happen, which was important to me. Some questions I asked myself as I was designing this space: where's the empathy here? Where's the integrity, the humanness? Is it open and intimate at the same time? Something that I do really want to mention is the paint color that I chose for the inside. Originally I was going to go with a bit more of a lighter color, and as I was sort of thinking about it, I was thinking about how the tone of this color would really communicate more comfort and relaxation to me for newborns specifically who've experienced trauma, and creating a little bit like darker, safer environment indoors, with accessibility to move outside whenever desired. Let's see what else. I wanted people in this space to be encouraged to be close to one another, and to simply like have a sense of space and identity within the design. Thank you all so much.